Today is a case that we built specifically for SIs. Our system integrators kept asking us for a computer case, something that had the Antec name on it, and something that was built to Antec quality standards. So this one is $24.99. This one is $29.99, which is a phenomenal price for a case. We've never done this before. As far as like hardware, I don't get too excited, but when you talk about pricing, it's like, oh man, I'll take 10 of them. It's not a exactly. And then we have new faceplates for our SIs if they like. So I think they're only like $3 more.
Are they going to be available separately, or you have to buy the entire thing? Are you going to sell?
I think we may only be doing container orders for these, but I would have to get back to you about specifics. If you ever have questions, just go ahead and email me, please. Yeah, I mean, what I'm really surprised is the carbon fiber actually came out pretty well. Normally when people do print carbon fiber, I'm just like, I'm not too excited. But actually came out okay. I mean, I had the guy who's like, why are you doing carbon fiber on a computer case? I'm like, because it'll make it run faster. I don't know. Stop asking me questions I don't know the answers to. Have you guys seen the P280 white window?
No, actually, I saw it on I saw it. I think what was the recent LAN Fest? Oh, yeah. So you guys demo it there.
Wait, which LAN Fest?
So I didn't go, but I saw the video. My friend attended it.
Yeah. So this is the P280 white window. Same Performance 1 quality, sound dampening material. It's essentially the same case, except it's white and it has a window. It's pretty straightforward. But the thing is, when I was mounting my own cases, when you do the acrylic glass window, you kind of just cut a hole and then you put a little grommet around. So the plexiglass only reaches here. But what we've done is we've extended the entire thing so there's more sound dampening material inside.
Because I noticed it has a 240 mil. I'm not sure. Is the original 280 also has
this?
This
is two 120s.
Two 120s, yeah.
The original, the P280 had two 120s.
Two 120s as well.
It was the one you're thinking of is the 1100. The 1100 had a 200 millimeter.
Yeah.
So when I show you the M1100, our new update on it, it has two 120s. And a lot of people like the 120s because closed loop water systems.
Yeah.
I had the original P180 when I first started building, so it would go that far, right?
That was pretty much a lot of manufacturers copied the design of the Advanced.
Yeah, we were actually the first for sure to. We're definitely one of the first to do this kind of design, and really first ones to think about how quiet a computer should be. So when I was building, the P180 would just open up to here. My knee would bump into it. And snap the whole darn thing off. So what we did here was we just made it so you can open all the way to the end.
That's cool. I had the same thing with the Sonata. I had the Sonata and the earlier 180. I had the same problem.
Did you snap it off?
I had this thing, and I did your competitors part, the NZXH2. I did the same thing. I took it off. I ended up. I just figured out I should just stop buying the cases with the door. But then I like the quiet one option. I just want to have the option there.
Exactly. And I mean they have fantastic airflow as well.
Yeah.
Let me bring her out to the PSUs. The new ones for CES are this Platinum line. We've got the 1300, the 1000, and the 850. So, that extra percentage, that extra efficiency, it's not linear. The difficulty to get the extra few percents is just really difficult. And honestly, you're saving 20, 25, 50, at most like $50 a year when you're talking efficiency. So the price savings over the course of a year is not it's not super important, but what you're getting is higher quality products. But because it's so hard to get that extra efficiency, the capacitors need to be so much better. And of course, we only use Japanese capacitors in our high-end power supplies. They do work the best. But we're one of the few companies that still do multi-rail systems. I know before multi-rail people didn't like because they couldn't push enough juice in each rail, but the technology has gotten so much better that the technology has gotten so much better for the course of years. So if you guys ever need samples for any of these, please just let me know. And of course, you already saw the modularity, fully modular. I love that.
And I see that you have you don't have the 4-pin or 6 pins like other companies do. You have 12 pin or 8 pin account.
Is this to set it to single row?
Oh no, this is the OC link. So this is a feature that's brand new for some of our power supplies. This is something I'd like to spend a little bit of time on over email with you guys, which is the OC link is just a cable that lets you connect two of our Antec power supplies. And what happens is if I gave you two 1300 watts and you OC linked it, it'd become a 2600 watt power supply, which is insane.
Okay.
I mean, very few people are going to need it, but it's nice to know that if you're trying to do some heavy duty testing, you have that capacity, you have that capability.
Nice.
Do you guys have any questions for the power supplies?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, in the folder, there's flyers, product review sheets, all for you guys.
We've reviewed probably every Antec power supply in the last few years. So.
I mean, I get excited about power supplies because it's our bread and butter, and the technology that goes in here is a lot. But nowadays, people are looking at price and wattage, more or less what they're looking for. But we always try to make good products at a good price point, and that's been more or less our mantra for the entire 26 years that we've been in business. So the GX700, you have one sitting in your office. We're super excited about it. Take this off. So would you guys like a quick rundown, or you guys already seen it? Alright, so full metal construction. The faceplate is going to be solid metal as well. You're going to have, it's for me, it's really the small details. Like this power button is huge, it's red, and then the reset button's over here. God knows how often I just press the wrong button, you know. And then you're going to have two 120s in the front with a fan filter, and this is solid metal as well. And like I was saying, the little details, everybody's using blue LEDs nowadays. We wanted to do a little throwback to green and red. Just the little things for me. On top, you're going to see the I/O ports. You know, USB 3.0, USB 2.0, and of course the missile launcher or the fan control. You know, so yeah. And then it comes stock with 3 fans, 2 140s, 1 120 in the back, capable of fitting 6 fans total. So on top of that, you can have decent real estate space in the back for cable management. It's about almost 3/4 of an inch. It's not huge, but it definitely get the job done. But one thing that we did different is we put the drive base on this side, the right side, which is we put them on the right side because the cable management is easy.
Yeah, people hide it in the
exactly, and it's not like you're hot swapping it. So you can just keep your cords over here, and it looks really clean from the outside. You know, the only time you're ever going to need a screwdriver is when you install the motherboard. That's not something you can replace with anything toolless, because I wouldn't trust anything else.
Shoulder cables are also monochrome style for the thin ones.
And something I like to play is the guess the price here, but I think you guys are going to guess. I mean, at that price point, $59.99 MSRP, you're getting all the features you want in a high-end case. And something we've talked to our distributors about is, why is it that military cases and white cases sell so much slower? Why is it that they move just not as fast as generic cases? Like, people get so excited about it in the shows, but what's going on? It turns out it's just because they're more expensive. It's very rare that you'll see a white case and a military case at a price point that's under $100, and we've hit the sweet spot. I think
Everything's
I like these more than the tension. This is personal preference.
Now, to be honest, I don't think people expect that kind of price point from Antec, with this kind of, especially with this kind of feature.
It's a price point that's surprising, but the product speaks for itself.
I can see it's metal. It's really solid.
The front usually is plastic mesh. We wanted to do that little value.
Yeah, no thin wafer. No thin wafer mesh here. It's like full metal.
This is really cool though. These little clasps, really, when they click in, it feels so good because you know it's solid. Nothing's moving. So over here, this is the M1100. It's very similar to our, original 1100. A lot of people like to mod their cases, paint it green, paint it white. We got so many emails that said, please just make a military case for us. So we made this. The main difference is, instead of a 200mm fan on top, we added radiator support. So you can have these nice little accents here, these colors, and then this is the build that we did for CES.